Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Julian. Thank you for being here with me today. So today I'm going to just be doing a get ready with me. We are going to my sister-in-law's 70s cowboy party. So this is not what I'm wearing. I just have like a western shirt, whatever. I'm gonna change into that before, but I just wanted to film the process. I'm not doing any special makeup for it. I'm just doing normal makeup, but I just felt like I haven't sat down and done one of these in so long, so I wanted to do one. I also wanted to say before we get started is that I've been using this Bioderma. It's the very dry, irritated to atopic sensitive skin ultra soothing balm. And I got 2 of these for 30 bucks. The one, I used to use these little tiny ones from Avene that were about 45, and I went through like 1.5 of those per month. And I mean, it was good, but it didn't really help anything. It just kind of kept my stuff from being too dry. This is actually helping my lupus rash. Like, I never thought anything would, and it has. So I have been amazed. So if you have like rosacea or lupus or any of those things where you have a huge amount of dryness, a huge amount of redness, definitely check this out. So yeah, I'll leave it in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. I also pre-primed my face with a new primer. Just have to find it here. Okay, so I used the Physicians Formula Instant Ready face primer. It looks like this, comes out. I really like the packaging on this guy. I wish I would have kept the packaging because it doesn't say anything on the bottle. It kind of feels like a silicone-y one. I feel like it made my skin a little bit softer. I think it might take away some texture. Hopefully it does. That would be great. And I think I've had it sitting on my skin now for like 10 minutes, so I'm good to go. So one new thing that I want to try today is from Lise Watier. This is their new Spring 2017 collection. So this is just their green primer. It looks like that. Comes in a little stick form. It's called the Portfolio Professional Color Correcting Stick. And it just looks like that. It kind of reminds me of the Smashbox ones almost. So we'll see how these ones do. Sometimes I find with certain primers, and this might be one of them, these won't work very well because they're too stick form. Like, they're not creamy enough to adhere to the primer and like blend in with it. They kind of just move it around. So this might be one of those that's just not gonna work. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have to try that one with a different primer. I think my Cover FX stick one will be fine. I'll just use that. Yeah, let's see. It's weird how if you don't kind of realize what ingredients are in your makeup, some ingredients just don't work together. And that's okay, but you just kind of have to be aware, because sometimes products get a bad rep from someone, and yes, my hands are clean. They get a bad rep from somebody, but they either didn't use it properly, didn't use it with the correct whatever other products. So yeah, that can have an effect on stuff. Okay, I don't usually go too crazy with green primers anyway. I just kind of want it to dull that redness a little bit, because I don't normally wear super matte or full coverage foundations. That's just not usually what I like to do. I'm going to use for foundation, and this is, I like can't stop wearing this, you guys. It's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I have it in the shade 2. This is definitely, it's not a full coverage foundation, but it's amazing. If you have dry skin and you're okay with not having extreme full coverage, and you can build it up. And I mean, as long as if you have issues that you can conceal with like a concealer, go that way. When my skin is really flaring up, I can't really use this just because my skin just gets so red that it's like impossible to use. It just doesn't work. That's the only shitty thing is, but my skin is looking not too crazy at the moment. It also just blends out beautifully. Okay, so you guys might be surprised with the concealer. I have 2 concealers that I've been obsessed with. One is the new NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and this is in Chantilly. This is the lightest shade. And then the other one is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer, and this is more like my everyday, and this is one that I like when I want a little bit more coverage. I'm honestly like not sure which one I want. I think because my skin is not super as red today, just because it's looking a little dry, I'm gonna pass on this one. Even if you do have dry skin, like I have the driest skin of life, you can still have this work. It's not like cakey, it's not super thick either. It looks really nice underneath the eyes. It's not as emollient as the other Anastasia Beverly Hills Little Pot Concealer. It's a little bit thicker, but it is actually really easy to blend out with like a concealer brush. Just pop it on there. Sometimes I'll even just do it like right in the corner, but I don't have a super amount of stuff to cover up. I think it's looking pretty decent, so I'm gonna go with this because I just don't want to look dry and cakey all night talking to people close to close. You know what I mean? Nobody wants that. I hate having foundation on my lips so bad. I have to go get a lip chap or something.
Sorry, I just hate the way that feels. So I'm going to go in with the Lip Maximizer Collagen Activity. Maybe we can get some plumpness going. This is from Dior.
So this has an applicator like this, one of the squeezy tube applicators. I know a lot of people hate these, but I don't. I mean, if you're a makeup artist and using these on multiple people, yeah, okay. I can see them being not something you really want to be squeezing all over everybody's face. The other thing, this is their lightest shade, and it's not very light. So if you have like, if you're more fair than me, like this doesn't brighten for me at all. It just conceals. It looks super natural. I'm okay with that right now. The Chantilly one can brighten. That one can be crazy brightening. But I'm just gonna, not too concerned about that right now. I'm just gonna conceal that, and then, yeah, so this is in Fair. And I'm going to just go in with one of my Quo sponges and blend that out. And I'm just going to tap this in with my ring finger. I find that it's very rare that I can cover up this little red bunch right here. It's just, I don't know, it's so strong from my butterfly rash. Okay, so I would normally set that, but because I'm going in with my new favorite bronzer of the world. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. Oh my god, you guys. If you've been on the fence about this, get off. Right now. Don't be be Humpty Pumpty Dumpty. Get off the fence and go get you some Chanel Soleil Tende Chanel bronzer, okay? I know everybody talks about it and everybody's over the goddamn moon about it, but there's a reason why. Because it's amazing and it makes you look so natural and bronzed and especially if you have dry skin. The less powder, the better. So if I use this, obviously I just take a beauty blender, poppity pop pop pop, poppity pop pop pop, and then I just yeah. And just blend that sucker in. I don't know, I just find nothing else gives me, and it is totally matte, like there's no shimmeries in it. I just find that it is so much more pretty. So much more pretty? It's so much prettier than using a powder bronzer if you have dry skin. Even oily skin girls though, this doesn't, like, it doesn't look oily on your skin. It doesn't look greasy. I just like not being able, I just like having the ability to not have to put another powder product on. I always blend it down my neck, even though technically your neck shouldn't be the same color as your face, but you know when you're wearing makeup, it looks weird. Okay, and then to set my face, I'm gonna take the NYX HD Finishing Powder, and this is in the banana shade. I heard so many good things about this that I finally decided to pick it up and try it, and so far, really been liking it. I just use it to set underneath my eyes. Just cause, let's be real, I'm dry as hell. Nothing else is going anywhere. My contour, and this is the Kevyn Aucoin, and this is the Cover FX. It's cream foundation brush, but I use it to contour. And this is Kevyn Aucoin in light. I like this brush to lay down. Whoops, I think we laid down a little bit too much there. And it's actually small enough where you can like do your nose contour just lightly. I just use whatever's left on my brush. Oh wait. Okay, and then I'm going to take another Cover FX brush, and this is their powder brush. And I'll also take a big fluffy brush and a little bit of powder at the end, and I kind of buff everything together, and I'll show you that. But right now, just because I like going way out of order for everything, I'm going to take this Marcel, this is the Velvet Gel Waterproof Eyeliner. This stuff is amazing for your tight line. I don't ever put black in my waterline just because I feel like it makes my eyes really small. So I only use black in my tight line, and this stuff is crazy. So I'm going to take my Essence liner, the thin side. I never use the, how big is the thick side? Well, that mother's thick. So I'm just gonna, okay, I'll have to go back and clean that up after, but for now, that works. Okay, so I just took a Q-tip really quick and I fixed it up, and this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm really not good at wing liner or liner at all, but I still kind of just, I don't know, I just wanted to be a little extra today. That was all. Okay, so I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna do my brows with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I love that there's a spoolie on this. Dither, wither, wither. Do you guys watch Into the Woods? I'm obsessed with that show right now, or that movie, I guess. It's always stuck in my freaking head, like, always. Alright, I always start here. I'm not good at brows either. Let's face it, I'm not really good at makeup. I just like makeup. Honestly, I truly believe if you're having fun and you like the way you look, everybody else can fuck off. That's how I feel. Okay, and then I take my Essence. I use the Essence and the Benefit one interchangeably. I feel like they're the same. This is just the one that was closest to me. So this is the Essence Make Me Brow, and ooh, I run this through the front of my brows because I don't like them being, I don't like the front of my brows being really harsh. So I like filling them in with this and then kind of just spoolieing that all again. I know they look crazy right now. Oh, but what wonders a good spoolie can do. Then I'm just gonna really quick go into this little Annabelle brow and eye kit. Looks like this. It's actually a really cute little kit, to be honest. And I'm just gonna take this little shade up here, and I'm just gonna do my brow bone with that. Okay, I'm gonna line my lower lash line just with the NYX nude pencil. And this is from Lee Swatche. This is their new Blossom Beauty. This is another spring 2017 blush that they just came out with. Looks like that, and it's, I like don't want to ruin the blush, but And then what I do is I take this really huge Real Techniques brush and I take this Bourjois Java rice powder and I open it. It's really messy, so it's not supposed to be. It's got the little sifter on top, but I always sift it out and then get too much on there. And I don't like using a whole bunch because, again, I have really dry skin and I get it on there, but then I get most of it off. And all I do with this is I take it and just buff everything together. Just so there's no harsh lines. Okay, and then I go in with so for today I'm using a more natural highlight. This is the Laura Mercier Highlight 01. This is such a beautiful highlight. And I'm taking my Anastasia number 23 brush. And I'm just highlighting wherever I think I need to highlight. I know I never buff in my highlight. Okay. And then I take so this is from Clarins, and this is their Fix and Makeup. Then I go in with my eyelashes. And this is the only mascara I will use anymore. This is the Clinique Full and Flirty mascara. I have a really hard time with mascaras smudging on me, and this is the only one I've ever found that doesn't actually smudge. Like, it's crazy. So if you have an issue with mascaras flooding, we're just gonna use this tiny little brush and I'm just gonna use the Laura Mercier. And I'm just gonna pop it right here. I always forget about highlighting there, always. Okay, then I'm gonna take Perla by Stila Cosmetics, and I'm going to use that. I don't know why people don't like this formula. It's like my favorite formula. I have to go back in and fix underneath my eyes a little bit, but overall, I'm pretty impressed with my little get ready with me. Sorry if it was kind of boring, but whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. May the force be with you, and I will see you in my next one.